But if Andrew's not here, who will talk about my butthole?
I was literally just gonna say,
Yep.
who's gonna do it? I guess no updates on Andrew's butthole this week.
I'll text him.
But
Tune in
next week.
tune in next week.
See, now all
Actually,
of
he's
you are
gonna
going
be
to
on
be
for a little
doing
bit.
it.
We're gonna have a little bit of a rocky shit
He
for the next
started it.
couple of weeks between Andrew and Richard sailing to other tides. Speaking of Richard and segues, is there something that you wanted to announce at the top?
Yeah, so I've been trying to teach myself how to make apps with various AI tools, and I made one, and so this is kind of like maybe going to be the equivalent of like, hey, I made an ashtray, look. But I think it actually has some fun utility, and hopefully some fun flavor to it, so I'm going to post this in the chat. So do this.
Are you okay with me opening it up?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So this is what I'm just calling a beta test. I don't know when it's an alpha or when it's a
Hey,
beta. I don't know
look
these
at
things.
this.
So anyways, you can make a little character sheet where you have various attacks and spells, and then you can also assign things to an enemy, so you can see kind of like, alright, what are all the abilities that you think an enemy might have? And then on the third tab you have analysis, where you can essentially see, kind of like in BG3, where you're like, hey, I've got a 75% chance of hitting you. Basically, it calculates all of that, and you can also have all sorts of modifiers for Bardic Inspiration, Bless, whatever you want.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah.
really customizable, so you can do all these things for yourself. But if you wanted to see a little preview, what I can also do is give little files that I've exported.
Oh, and then we can import.
File. Yeah, so you can import and export. I do recommend, if you try this out, that you should export things to backup, because this is still new. Let's see. If
Yeah, this
I
is
can
cool,
send
man.
This now.
So this is like a combat calculator, and it'll tell you, like, percentage-wise,
Yeah.
how likely they are to succeed.
Yep, how likely they are to succeed, what the
Awesome.
expected damage is, stuff like that. And then also, it's got a little roller in there, which still doesn't work perfectly. If anybody wants to try it out sometime, let me know what is working or not working. I'm sure, like, each time I try to bring in a new feature, it sometimes breaks another feature, so, like, I'm
As it
not
does.
sure.
Welcome to coding.
But I did a fair amount of play testing beforehand. One feature I still don't have yet, because it really seemed to mess with it, is creating a feature to add static damage, like rage damage and stuff like that. So right now, if you want to do rage damage, you just have to put it into the attack you made yourself. But anyways, it's just a bit of fun, but also it might be handy if you're ever like, I gotta take over for a player this week, I don't know what they're good at. Then you can just like plug them in and do that. It also might be really interesting for DMs for balancing. Like,
Yeah.
you could make all 5 of the PCs as like enemies, so to speak, and then you can, like, plug in your monster and then see, like, like, do they have a chance against this guy or not, things like that. So anyways, some of the things that I sent in the chat are, there's me from this session, so you can kind of get a preview of what that looks like. And then also enemies, such as myself as an enemy, if you wanted it from the DM's perspective. I think I've made a Joe Cool in there, because my understanding is he's just a frost giant. I did not put in a debuff of 1d4 for damage, but you could easily do that. So anyways, if you ever want to use it sometime, have fun. But yeah, I just felt like learning how to do app development now that it's been made way easier than ever. So it's my first project, but I think it's kind of cool. So that's my announcement.
That is cool, man. Nice. Well done.
Actually, I'm going to use this right now. Richard versus Joe Cool. Let's see the. Oh God. Oh God.
You have
Probably most of them, it just says he's immune to my hits.
Yep.
That
You have a
doesn't look
64% chance to hit him with the first part of Ice Knife, and he doesn't give a shit about the second part of Ice Knife.
Nope, he doesn't. Yeah, I don't have a good way of putting Ice Knife into one thing. That's why it's just part 1 and part 2 right now. Anyways, if you ever fool around with this, and you're like, hey, I really wish it had this feature, let me know, because I'd love to try to put it in.
Oh,
Still very much a work in progress, but yeah.
70%
I also-
chance to hit him with the fireball. You better hope you're not next to him.
Yeah. And then if you go up to the top right, there's a little help thing, which is written in the style of Rolo. He's got a little bit of fun flavor there. And then when you roll to hit on something, hopefully it only shows up when you're doing a weapon or spell attack. Let's see. Ice Knife Part 1 is one of those. So you got like normal advantage, disadvantage. If you roll for attack, if you get a nat 1, he should kind of like mock you in some way. Just little things like that. I'm trying to add some flavor in there. Yeah, like I just got a nat 1. It says, "Did you even try?" Stuff like that.
Oh, that's
I'd
awesome.
love. I know you're in the process of this, but I'd love like one thing I always think about is like, yeah, on theory, like this guy will crush this guy, but if they have like a climb speed or a fly speed or a swim speed, or like if you can't reach him, none of that fucking matters. You know?
Yeah, that stuff gets really hard to calculate. Like, well, how fucked are you then?
Right. Right.
But as far as the actual math goes, and good lord, I did not think it would be this challenging, but even with AI, this took me like 15 to 20 hours to do. So,
Wow.
yeah, there's definitely a learning curve, but it's a lot of fun.
Well, that's very cool. We should definitely like, yeah, maybe maybe next time we play Peasant Run, we'll throw it in there like, let's check our odds. But speaking of peasant runs, I feel like that's segue number 2. That's pretty good for how things been going. What's been going on in the world of Once Upon a Roll? What happened last week? Anyone?
Oh dear.
Oh, right. There was a
I
last
greased some
week.
stairs and it lasted the entire session by accident.
That did happen. Grease turned out to be the MVP spell.
Andrew won his trial.
He did.
Yes.
He killed the fuck out of Chippendale.
Yeah.
So
and
yeah,
I'm
trying to recap everybody's style of like how they did it. Sydney just went in there, was a straight up boss, just fought until she won. And then Artem was
covert ops
like-
sneaky shit.
yeah, covert op sneaky, just climbed up. And then Andrew was
Chaos.
Did that, but then failed the sneaky part and then killed
Yeah.
Chippendale.
yeah.
Andrew
And then-
also climbed up. I would say the difference is that Artem took an ally with him.
Right. He
and
took
Andrew
knick-knack
did
with
not.
him. And then Olaf just sat there like,
Well,
sure, we'll figure this.
time to
Did
die.
Olaf
Yeah.
die? Olaf
So-
didn't die, did he?
No, Olaf
Olaf-
did not die. He fended off thanks to
Sanctuary.
what did he do?
Sanctuary.
Yeah, Sanctuary. Couldn't freaking hit him to save our life because
No.
Between a high AC and a sanctuary, he was just like, you can't kill me and I can't kill you. So
and our rolls are like +3. So
Yeah.
yeah. Just-
Yeah. And then, Richard, I don't know what style you would have called. Like, it was kind
I would
of
call it
evasive,
like
kind of upfront, kind of, hey, Joe Cool, don't kill me.
yeah, I mean, I was definitely going for illusion. Well, not illusions. I guess just fog cloud. It really was there. Using my magic to try to get around certain things. And eventually realizing that Joe Cool was just in it for the blood sport. So I had to give up my sneakiness and be like, Joe Cool, get the fuck upstairs. Which he did.
He was
He
horrified.
killed
And it was kind of
so many
chaos.
yeah, Can we go real quick to the first floor? How are we doing down there?
Everybody's
It's
dead.
a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead.
So much death. So much death in Greece. That should be the
Oh, no,
title.
this is
Death in
Death in
Greece.
Greece.
Death and Grease.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Was
There
that
was
last
even a point.
week's?
That
was
should
last
be
week.
last week.
Okay.
There was even a point though where Richard was trying to make with one of the Small World children, and Joe Cool was like,
Fucking
"No."
Yeah. Yeah, so I get up there and Maribel?
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle. Clarabelle, this is like clearly a Disney character that never registered as a kid, so I just...
She's pretty, of the Fab Five, of the true Fab Five, she's pretty minor.
Yeah. So in any case, she was doing all sorts of tricks as well, being a monk, going all invisible and stuff. A Furbolg monk at that, so she could... Ugh, what a pain in the ass she was. So I tried to even the odds, did another fog cloud so at least none of us could see. That mainly hurt the kids, because they kept on trying to go up to Joe Cool and he just freaking annihilated them. But eventually it worked out that between Joe Cool and I, the only really thing I did was have my Armor of Agathis up, which did hurt her just enough that Joe Cool could finish her off. But then we kind of ended there. That was the end of the night, and Joe Cool was like, now we can finally have our battle. And I'm like, time out, it's 10th round. But then I forgot that there's a sudden death stage to this. Luckily, I don't have to win. I want him to win, and I think that's going to happen very soon.
Just gonna do the Kenobi.
Yep, exactly. Just let it happen.
There's this one gif where it's like an elf or something like that, but it's like the like a DBZ blast is overtaking him and kind of just this like he just accepts it.
Yeah, that's gonna be me, because I think it's gonna be lights out. I hope if he swings, he aims for my head. Just no pain.
But yes, we are going to do kind of a little rearrange as the end of functionally the end of round 10 is happening now. And
This is the
for a
first
while,
time we've gotten to that, right? Like a
Yes.
proper round 10, because the others just kind of
Yep.
defaulted.
We've finished out the other ones before we hit here.
we pick up tonight as the clock ticks past round 10 over into overtime for the first time.
Can we get a little flashback when the rules were explained of how that works?
Yeah, Artem, you want to pull up the...
You think I remember when that was?
Alright, well, just pull up when you asked what the rules were.
I think that was like a month
Do we have a
ago
clip?
now.
Do we have a clip?
Wait!
We have a clip.
Oh my god, how many episodes was that?
The problem is I have a lot of notes and it's all on weird stationery.
It's after
I
What's
wrote this
Up,
down.
fuckers.
I
No,
just
I
want to
did.
make sure he wins. I don't want it to be like the next person to deal damage, because like, what if my Armor of Agathis does damage and then we like tie or something?
Big Trouble
I think it
in
was just
Small
like
World.
as soon as someone leaves the circle. So like, it's like sumo wrestling at that point.
Okay.
We pick up this week. Richard, you and Jokul are standing on the third floor of the Glockenspiel Tower in a flooded small world. Around you are bodies littered of the children soldiers there to try and stop your advance. Although I don't believe you've spilled any of the blood of the small worldians.
I have not. No.
The same cannot be said of Jokul.
No. I think it was all him.
There's no way of knowing, unfortunately. So we'll just have to keep moving.
Yep.
As the clock ticks to round 10, it goes into overtime. The red runes on the side of the bell begin to glow a blinding red light as they start to extend past the bell itself into the tower. And as it moves through the tower, you can see jagged cracks beginning to form along the tower as the entire building begins to shake from its very foundation. You cannot tell exactly what is happening, but it does seem like a failsafe was made for overtime. Should no one be the winner, it will be sure that no one is the winner at all. Jokul, even in his small form, stands across from you. 8 feet tall, pure muscle, a sheen of blood all along his chest, his legs, and his great vertebrae bone axe. He raises his axe high, ready to bring it down on your head and finish this game once and for all. As he does, he takes in a deep breath, and for a moment, you see kind of a... Now turning his blade against you, there's some hesitation. The first real chance he's gotten to make a swing towards you. He pauses for a moment and he says, "You don't really want to fight me, do you?"
I'm gonna be honest, no. Not right now. Not like this.
And you didn't really even mean to bring me here across space and time, did you?
I didn't mean to, but I'm so glad that I did. I mean,
No,
this, like, looking to murdered kids on the ground, it ain't great, but it has been an amazing experience getting to know you, and gosh, I wish I could spend so much more time with you.
I think I know why you don't want to fight me.
Why?
Based on your sorcery, you're what? 300 years old? Something like that?
You know what? Believe it or not, younger than that, actually. But
Oh.
I'm still young, yeah.
So young and so talented.
Oh, thanks. I feel like if I have this magic at all, it's likely because of you, actually. Like, maybe we kind of... I don't know, this kind of pulls both ways. I maybe brought you in here, but I think it's because of you that I have my magic in the first place.
Already so powerful and so talented. And just now, this is the first time I am hearing about it. I did not even know. And at this moment, he kind of brings down his axe and sets it on the side of the, like, shaking and rattling bell. And as the entire tower begins to kind of come apart at its seams, Jokul sits down next to the bell. He's like, "What kind of giant am I? That I had a son, and I didn't even know. I wasn't even there for him."
Oh. Well, I think he was fine because he had a son, and 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 a
Yes,
thousand
son.
or so years later, then here I am.
I get it. I know why, because I just come into your life after thousands of years, saying like, "Hello, boy. I am your father. I am all father. Come hug. Come fight me out back. We shall swing our blades and spells." And I was never there for you.
I look up to, like, where the rest of my party is, just like, is this a bit? Like, what is happening right now?
He's finally back from buying milk at the store. It only took a couple thousand years.
Too Joe
My
Cool.
father.
I get you're having it, but my head is bumping with this bell. Can we have this conversation after I step out?
You look back at him, and there are tears streaming down his cheeks. "My father, Kari, God of the Winds." You know, that sounds really cool, God of the Winds. You know what that means in practice?
What?
God like the wind, he was never there. I do not know. I don't know how to be good all-father to you. And here I am like, "Oh, let's fight." Like, I've been there since you were a little cub, and I was not there for you. I am so sorry, Raikon. I'm sorry, I'm trying.
I appreciate that, buddy. The bell's ringing. This whole tower could fall. I'm gonna dip out so that way you can win and we can save the other frost people. Okay? We'll pick this up later. All right?
If you wish to win, I will lose so that you will win, and then we can go on.
I
Father, son.
I just start
Please
thieving.
let me learn your love.
Earn my love later! As I just jump into the water. Because I'm just like, I do not want to be responsible for this whole tower crumbling.
Alright, so you take yourself out of the situation?
Yeah, I just looking like, whatever there is between me and him, I'm going to pick it up later because I am scared of what's going to happen, and I need to ensure that their team wins.
You jettison yourself out the side and land into the water. And the second you do, you can see as you're falling, every single brick, every single part of the tower is shaking, coming apart. And in the moment you hit the water, it all sits into place, and you can see the bright blue light at the top of the unclaimed tower. I will say, I know there's technically a small worldy in there, but
Joe Cool's going to kill him in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Joe Cool confesses that he has just been really trying to get in your good graces and get to know you since appearing here. And your response to this has been to forcibly remove yourself from this.
I told him I'd talk about it later!
Round 4. Complete. Winner. Joe Cool. And from the top, he says, I'm coming down! Hold on!
That's fine, we can talk more, it's alright.
Before you can come down, or you see him like running and he's starting to go down the stairs, but you know your hand is already starting to disappear as you are transported back into the hall of the Queen of Hearts. As round 4 is complete.
I just like high five people like, alright, we did it. We did it. Oh my god, I can't believe that I was able to not
So
be-
that got a little weird there at the end, huh?
You know what?
That
It
got a
was
little
weird.
strange.
It was weird, but I way prefer that to getting my head sliced into, so...
Valid.
Yeah, no, I'm cool,
Do you guys-
I'm cool with it. I think this probably isn't over. I probably need to talk to him later, but yeah.
Do you think I'll have a similar touching moment with the big abominable snowman guy?
I don't
Absolutely
think
not.
so, man. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ryan. Right on cue. Finger like
He's
coming through the
still
back
in
of the
there.
head.
Yeah.
Alright, Tony, all you gotta do is Unga Bunga, go kill... What's their face? Why do I not remember his name?
Pete.
Yeah, Pete.
Yeah, I took
You
one
gotta
peg.
go-
I guess I can take the other.
Yeah. So
no, I
you,
mean, listen.
you just gotta beat him, so that way our unfortunately intelligenced snow friend can win.
Yeah, I got it. Well, the remedial snowman can win.
Actually, theoretically, you can win too.
Yeah, it's
As
I
long
mean,
as
listen.
Fab 5 doesn't, we're good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Basically, hey, if it comes down to it, like it came down to you and Joe Cool, I'm just stepping back out of the room. I can, I can let the rage subside. I control it. It doesn't control me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
No,
you
that's
say.
not what you said. Yeah.
You don't have the axe, right? Right?
It's like shoving it further down behind. What are you talking
I'm
about?
controlling you
We-
when you were attacking me.
we
so
have
that's
experienced
cool.
it differently in
clutching
the
your
past.
axe with your butt cheeks the whole time, right? That's the thing that holds your axe
The
in place.
Tarzan thing? The Tarzan thing?
That's it. That's it.
Listen, I only tried to cleave you with it like once, and it happened to be a crit, okay?
Elphys, don't forget.
Come on, you can take like 40 points of damage, right?
I
You've done Tough
am
Mudders.
delicate like a flower.
You guys up here back, you look over. Now I'm gonna say Clarabelle is over there nursing her wounds, drinking greater healing potions, trying to regain her constitution. There, Joe Cool, he's kind of wiping off his big giant crocodile tears. He's like, I'm sorry, I got a little emotional back there. It's just I've been holding it in since I got here and I saw you and saw how talented you are with magic, and there's not a lot of healthy relationships in giant culture. It's pretty toxic, if I'm being honest.
I get it. Hey, listen, I would love to learn.
We cut over to the Queen of Hearts. She says, Well done! That last round was vicious. A little weird at the ending, though. Wah goes with 1 win, putting them on the board. Not up for elimination yet, but there is still one more round. One more round for the new Fab Five to find victory and evade their oh so inevitable fate. I'm so excited! The King of Hearts is kind of there, like, yes, sweetie, that was a lot of violence. It was quite horrifying.
He's my favorite. I love that guy.
It's like, all right, well, there's no time like the present. I suppose, if everyone's ready, we shall begin the 5th and final round of my King of the World Queen Games. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Woo!
Yeah. Got the haste potion in my hand. I want to like chug it right before I get zapped in, if that's possible, Ryan.
She's like, nerd! And at that moment, however, from the phone room, a little door opens up. There's like the main, like, master door, which everyone has been walking through, like, and then directly next to it is like a tiny rabbit-sized door. And a little, dressed very similarly to the White Rabbit, another rabbit approaches. And he rushes over, and he goes directly to your host, White Rabbit. And he produces a small scroll with a little ribbon tied around it. He hands it to the White Rabbit. White Rabbit takes it. Okay. Excuse me, we're trying to do something right now. Can this wait? This interruption? The White Rabbit opens the scroll and kind of studies it, and he adjusts his glasses and then places it back down. They've surrendered. The Small Worldian Rebel Alliance has surrendered. They are no longer willing to put up a fight against your excellence, your majesty.
Guys, did we just do a colonizing?
Surrendered? What do you mean? We still have one more to go! Where? They're not going to be in there? I'm afraid not, my queen. The last round was particularly devastating for them in terms of their losses. And
oh no.
Accompanied with your brilliant maneuver of destroying the dam and flooding their city, which wiped out most of their forces, they are no longer able to mount a defense against you and have surrendered in complete and total defeat. All hail the Queen of Hearts. May her majesty reign eternal.
I guess the French
She's
weren't
like-
good enough.
Well. What can I say? You guys are too good. You guys are too good. Oops. So, I guess this means the next round's not going to have a little idiots running around for you guys to kill, but you can still do it. You can still have fun with it. You know?
Guys, seriously though, she made us do her free labor in the mines, and I think we just like fought a war for her.
Oh, buddy,
seizing
there's no-
a town.
There's no we. You haven't done it yet. You don't have to. You don't have to carry that burden.
Oh, sick! That never happens to the Barb.
Oh, no.
Oops.
As there's kind of murmuring going around, the guards are kind of looking around at each other, shifting their long spears. A little bit of sweat. You can't exactly tell what was going on with the political situation before you arrived, but it does seem the announcement of the Small Worldians' defeat has shaken them a little bit. It's at this moment where a familiar face steps forward. Scrooge. With all due respect, Your Majesty, don't you think it's time we drop this charade? I believe I speak for everyone when we were all game to dispose your pest problem inside the maze. And sure, we're all more than happy to break your petty minor strike by crossing picket lines. Although, sending the dwarves back was a nice touch. I wouldn't even have thought of that. Good work, bastards. And naturally putting down the Small World Rebellion was no trouble on our end. Made for a nice little distraction, but I think we've all had enough of this game. And besides, we had a deal. There's murmuring and whispers going around between the guards and the spectators. The queen kind of sits up like, who the fuck are you? Excuse moi? I do not know what you are talking about, and I do not appreciate these accusations. And another thing, come on now. We brought you the bait so they would bring in the band. And you gave us a little preview to ensure we'd all make it to the end. But now I think it's time you finally paid up on your end. Tension is mounting in this royal court as a lowly subject is talking back towards the Queen of Hearts. I do not know what it is you think you're talking about, but I do not like your tone. You will either silence yourself or I will throw you in the dungeon myself. Ah, for the love of... I'm not talking to you! At this moment, a look of shock, confusion, and then pain washes across the Queen's face as she looks down and sees a knife sticking out of her side. Blood, her blood, slowly soaking up into her royal dress as a dagger pierces her from the side, held by none other than the king.
Damn.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
You? Why? I gave you everything. The king pulls out the dagger from her side and says, "Sometimes, sweetie, a spade is just a spade." He takes off his red royal regal gown to reveal underneath additional regal clothing, but this black and accented with not hearts but spades. In almost an instant, as this happens, as this phrase is uttered, you can see, looking around at the other guards, half of them just draw their weapons and stab the guard to their right, cutting them down, falling to the ground. Blood begins to soak into the royal carpets, as about half of this deck of cards take the heart on their chest and spin it up, right side up, so it now resembles a spade. The massacre is fast. Almost in an instant, the guards closest to the queen rush to her aid, are immediately cut down like animals. the king of spades, placing his dagger back in its sheath, takes the queen, drags and drops her onto the ground, off her throne, as her blood begins to spill out onto the royal marble floor, and then sitting down in his chair as the new ruler. Scrooge, stepping forward. Your Majesty, aren't you forgetting something? The king kind of just getting used to his chair, just kind of like way too big for his tiny, meager body. Kind of like, oh, right. Guards! The queen has been brutally murdered. And the culprits, I fear, are standing right there. The band of bastards and their allies, the Snow Heathens. Quickly, before they escape, off with their heads!
This is some bullshit.
Everyone to roll initiative.
Well, now I can rage all I want. But
Yeah, well, let's just kill them.
Names are out, and you have just been framed for the death of the queen.
Except for the other half of the soldiers that saw it happen, right?
Well, but they're all with him now, you know? I think the point of the guard thing was all the guards that would have been allied with her are gone. Now they're just
all of them?
Yeah, he said like basically they all kind of like half of them stabbed the one to the right. So yeah, all that's left are the traitors.
That is correct.
We'll just kill
I
everybody.
believe it. Now Ryan, I would like
Please.
to say, I was in like the process of like chugging the haste potion as I was being intended to be teleported. Am I hasted for this fight?
I would say because you did not get to the teleportation part. Unfortunately, this tournament arc was interrupted.
Okay.
I
I still have a potion of haste though.
But you still have most of pace. It's still a bonus action to use.
Yes.
And for this, everyone is going to be in the turn order. So let's see it.
Who did not use their bardic inspiration? Because you technically still have it.
I mean, me. And I am apparently raring to go. Look at that initiative.
21.
You gave it to everybody?
It feels like you've been
Yeah.
waiting 3 weeks, but you've only been waiting 3 minutes. But
I know,
yes.
right? Oh, I must unga bunga. It's been 3 whole minutes.
I meant to ask this earlier. Everyone should have Andrew in their player handouts. Would someone be able to control Andrew?
He is in the player.
I can if no one else does.
I did him last time, so I'm willing for someone else to have a go. Sharing is caring.
I'll do it.
You've had good maps for this, by the way, Ryan. These have been
Thank you.
good. Oh, I see the McKee up there. Be grabbing that.
So, is everybody hurt, like where they were from the fight?
Yes. Unless you have specifically said, I heal or take something in between the rounds. I've been copying and pasting you from wherever you were at.
What about like Chippendale and Scrooge and everybody else that got fucked up?
Yes, so I also said that in between looking over at them, you saw that they were healing their injuries, licking their wounds, and drinking potions of health. Oh, that's nice.
Well, at least they don't have spell slots.
Is that 16 for Andrew?
Yes.
All right. I'm just going to say he has a higher dex than you. No. All right, I'm going to be controlling a lot of people for this, so I'm going to try and do this as best I can. Let's do... Oh, okay, let's do that. Could any of you see those? Probably not,
Yes.
right?
Initiative rolls, yes.
Good lord, them some initiative rolls.
Jesus.
No, I thought I was special for a moment.
Hopefully some of those are not our fucking enemies and our allies.
Let's see. Scrooge with a 22. Oh, well, the first 5 are the Fat 5.
Okay.
I will say they are not at full health. They were operating off of potions, so they're not back to full. But they are prepared, as it seems that this might have been all according to plan. Damn, Chippendale. Alright, Chip's pissed. Seven. Okay. -1.
Wait, Pete was there too? Somehow I don't remember Pete.
He was gonna be in the tower with me.
Ah.
This might be the craziest turn order we've had so far on the screen. By the way, I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
this is-
the only one that might be close was that one giant battle we had in Vale,
Oh yeah.
like at like the military camp or something like that. I feel like that's the only comparable one.
Lastly, we're almost there, guys.
All good.
Andrew's handgun isn't magical, right? It's just a regular handgun.
It's just a gun.
Yeah.
Just
Not
a
that
gun.
you would ever know based on the way he talks about it.
The power of gun.
Best power.
His gun is literally the exact same as his short bow. Okay.
It-
Well,
it
he
makes
never
sense.
uses his short bow, so I'm not going to include that in my options.
Alright. I think that's everything.
Sorry, I'm just going to click this because I don't know what it does.
Everyone
That-
goes before me.
It just says global damage modifier. His harmonic damage does an extra 4.
Yeah, if he does a bonus action performance check, DC 15, he can add his charisma modifier to his
Got
damage.
it.
Not to hit, but
Okay.
just to his damage. There's a
Understood.
little extra something there.
Yeah.
First up, it is Chip and Dale. And boy, wouldn't you believe it, Chip is still fucking pissed at
Andrew.
Andrew. So he's going to take two shots at Andrew.
Shit, sorry, Andrew. I tried to protect you.
I think he might dodge a 14.
I'm guessing a 14 won't hit.
His AC is 14.
Okay.
I don't think he has any kind of parry-like thing, does he? He might, as a swashbuckler.
He should have some reaction to lower his.
At the very least, uncanny dodge at 5th level.
Is that for single
Um,
attacks?
Steady aim, fancy footwork. Yeah, he's just gonna uncanny dodge it. He'll take half damage.
All right, so 14 and 20 to hit. That is 9 points, and I'm assuming you want to reduce the higher one down to 7 points. So that is 16 points of piercing damage as Chip pulls back his bow and releases 2 arrows directly into Andrew's shoulder.
Question: are we all back to full health when we got out of the thing? Or are we still as hurt as we were when we left?
You are all directly copied and pasted from the battle where you just took place.
Okay. Cool. How much damage did you say that was?
That is 16 points of damage.
Ouch! Andrew's nearly dead.
Chip is... Oh, Dale's going to move back. Right, no, Chip's going to move back. Dale is going to make an attack. Big old
Sweet.
nose is trying to bite him.
I don't know how other people are doing on resources and health, but Andrew and I ain't looking good.
Okay.
That is a hit. For 5 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, he's down to 1.
All right, that was Chip and Dale's turn. Scrooge is going to move up to higher ground. Artem, he's going to take a shot at you. He used most of his attacks in her. Well, that one's not going to hit.
Yeah, I'm just actually gonna laugh at him.
Next up, Olaf. Olaf sees his buddy in dire straits. He runs over to him immediately. And maybe Olaf can use some of his support class that he has had the entire time to try and help you guys out. He is going to do a Cure Wounds at 2nd level, giving Andrew back 25 points of healing.
Not bad.
Fuck yes. Okay, cool. Andrew appreciates it.
Mhm. Bonus action. And he already did a spell. That's all he can do. Olaf runs over, puts his 2 little snowman stick hands on Andrew's like, "Oh, this is our chance, buddy. We can do it. It was all according to the plan. I told you."
I think.
I think.
Tony, you're up.
Oh yeah, I'm raring to go, and look who's just standing right in front of me. Good old Pete.
Gonna fuck him up again.
I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna run right up to him and be like, "You know this is what you want to, buddy."
beat him with his
Yes,
own
do it.
leg.
Yes, I run up to him with his own whole leg attached to my axe, and a 21 ought to be a hit.
Yeah, that'll squeak by.
Artem,
Yeah?
what's your bardic die?
It's a D8.
Oh, I'm probably gonna have to get like pretty high on that, so I'll pass on using it on this one then.
Okay.
I feel like I'd have to like, you know what I mean, just statistically. That's
I
gotta
know,
be the way to go.
because he's probably got a 17 or 18, so you'd have to hit
Yeah,
at
it's
least
probably
a
pretty good.
6 or 7.
Yeah. But what I am gonna do. Oh no, I'm not doing anything extra on this, but I do get my Divine Fury on this, which is nice. So I hit Pete for a good healthy. Wait, hold on. Did I type something weird? Type something. Sorry, I haven't been in combat for a bit. I have to make sure I'm doing everything correctly here. Okay. I hit Pete for a healthy 16.
Very nice.
6 of that is radiant if it matters, but probably not.
A hearty hit. I will say, Tony, as you you're using divine augmentation on your.
I am not using. As part of the Zealot Barbarian, the first hit gets a 1d6 plus 2 radiant.
All right, you do this. You bring down your axe across his tabard chest. It seems to be a much sturdier tabard than one might expect, possibly enchanted. However, as you do, you pull it back, and there is a spark, some fire. He says, I knew you were gonna do that. As he erupts in a hellish fury, fire sent back in your direction.
Oh,
as
guess
he
what?
uses hellish rebuke.
Cool. And guess what I use as my reaction?
What
I
do you
use
use as your?
I get 2 of these per long rest. I have, as part of the gift of the Chromatic Dragon, a reactive resistance. I will use my reaction to resist his fire damage.
All right. Give me a dex save.
Yes.
Yeah, you could quarter this damage.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Can I forgot how a Hellish Rebuke happens. Can I see what happens first to see if it's even like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry. I jumped the gun on that a little bit. Dex save, you said?
Yes.
Not the most dexy.
You definitely need it.
Whatsoever. So I'm going to I'm gonna use my gift of the Chromatic Dragon and half this regardless.
And do you want to illustrate your natural 1 dex save?
Yeah, so what happens with Hellish Rebuke? Like fire comes up at me?
You attack them, and then like a burst, like I think like a mortar, or what is like the claymore, where it's like face towards enemy. So it's like.
Okay. So that happens, and Pete does like, that's right. And then I do like an anime, like wipe the ash off my face, just like, nice try, buddy.
So you are using your reaction to halve.
I am. Yes.
Okay, so that is 17 halved becomes 8 points of fire damage.
Not
All right.
bad.
8 fire damage to me.
Very nice. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Going to hit me for more, Pete.
That's
Is there anything
no,
else
that's
you wish
okay.
to do with your turn?
That was an action, a bonus action, and a reaction, so I am exhausted. Not mechanically, just lowercase exhausted.
I already put it down. You're exhausted.
I didn't use the haste. Yeah, that's me.
All right. In that case,
I'm gonna grab something real quick. Don't worry about this. I will put it back shortly.
Clarabelle steps forward to you, Tony, and with
I
deft and
figured.
graze, she is going to hit you twice.
What does she have again? She's a cleric or something?
She has the power of punching.
She's a
Oh,
monk.
right.
Monk.
Right. I like the idea of calling her Cleric Bell Cow, but I guess it doesn't really work here. Hey, guess what? Guess what? My AC is 15, so the first one is a miss. And the second one is a hit. But I am raging.
Okay, so that's 4 points of bludgeoning damage to you. As a bonus action, I don't know if you have ever heard of this ability, Tony, but
Can I
as
take
a
a guess?
Furbolg,
Oh, she's a oh, I thought you were gonna flurry of blows me. Verbal. I forget. Is she gonna turn invisible?
what is Audra's signature move?
Yep, there it is.
Her signature move was, I'll take care of this, goes invisible.
Yeah.
Yep.
As she disappears.
Had we already started Aberrant Empire at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think so. 2022.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I definitely think back. I think on Audra's hidden step, and I go, "Oh, damn." So that's what that feels like.
So that's what that feels like. Yeah. That is her. Daisy Duck is up next. She sees the person that knocked her out. Oh, is that me? Nope,
I'm
me.
just checking stuff. Sorry.
Learning her lesson from the first time, she's going to throw up some shields. She casts Blur on herself. Do I have like a little shield thingy in here? We'll call it this. You know the force fields from Dune, where it's kind of like a shimmering image moving all around you, kind of throwing off your perception? She does one of those.
Damn it, Daisy.
And then she is going to... Does she have any of those defensive things left? She does! She's got plenty!
Daisy, we're not gonna be friends. Oh no. Shit. Ah!
Don't do that, Daisy. And she's going to move over to face off against you. She does not have an action to attack you currently, but she is fully defensed up currently. Up next, the Card Soldiers. As they all move to kill their would-be murderers of the Queen. Does not matter.
Just the
Yay!
yay.
Father.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna have Pinocchio stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
I hit that one
Father.
on accident, but you know.
All right.
So many of them.
That is them.
Yep.
The ones up at the top are going to move to flank to defend their king. I see 2 for Tony's not here. I see 1 for you, Richard.
Yep.
They did have long heart spears, but it seems that turning them around turns them black. But since spades and hearts look pretty similar, they're still working out the branding of their murder weapons. Let's do some rolls. Richard,
Yes.
that is a natural 1. That does not hit you. Artem,
Uh-huh.
that is an 8. That does not hit you.
Yay!
Sydney,
Oh,
that is a natural 4. That does not hit you.
fucking A.
Knick Knack and Yeti. That hits.
Fuck.
That hits. Or no, it doesn't hit. Knick Knack is able to avoid. Actually, both of them miss. This one goes up against Joe Cool. That does
Good
hit.
luck.
Yeah.
It hits?
It does hit.
What the
I
fuck?
think Joe Cool was like still staring. It's like, look at my boy. He is fighting against the Queen. I am so proud of him.
Somebody just
And he
stabs
looks
him in the
back and he's
butt.
like, am I being stabbed right now? I think someone is stabbing me. He kind of looks back at the guard's like, oh, who wants to trade? Who wants to trade? Not nothing. That's 9 damage. Tony, you have 2 towards you.
All right.
You did not reckless attack? Those are both misses.
Right. Take that, spades.
From the bottom.
Oh god, the whole line of them.
I wish I had a line attack.
Right? There's so many good lines here.
5, 2.
I wish I had Thunderbolt for that. Oh. Don't even have to
Ooh,
move.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even have to move. It would just kill.
They are going to be moving towards you. And chuck their javelins, their spade-shaped
shit.
javelins, in your direction.
Oh, fuckers.
But not all of them can reach you. So, let's see.
You making little notes for who's gonna no longer have their javelins, or they have multiple javelins?
They got multiple javelins.
Fuckers.
Seems that's part of the deal with being a card guard. They pull off one of the spades on their chest and then they flick it out, and it's like another spear javelin.
Damn.
I just noticed how cool looking all of the statues were on the four corners.
Those are both misses to you, Tony.
Mhm.
Those are both hits to you, Richard.
Fuck.
For 10 points of piercing damage.
Total.
Yes.
Well, there goes my what do you call it? Armor of Agathis.
All right. The cards are
Nearly down.
the guards are swarming you, but most of you have yet to act. Up next is Yeti. What did I make him? That's what I made him. He is still pretty rough. Probably the most rough from the initial battle, going with you, Sydney, as one of the only ones to really go down in his
Yeah,
challenge.
Daisy kind of punched him real good.
Yeah, she fucked him up really good. Let's see if he can fight
So
back.
did the children.
Yeah.
That is exactly what he needs to hit, doing a total of 11 points. He brings out his big ice pick spear and he smashes it and does a chunk of damage to this guy right here. He's looking pretty rough. The one out here at the top. That is Yeti's move. He can't do much where he is currently. Richard, you're up.
Yeah, I'm a bit hurt. So I'm gonna use bonus action, convert my remaining sorcery points into a second level spell slot. And with that second level spell slot, I am going to recast Armor of Agathis, this time in my frozen form rather than the electric. And I'm just gonna shout to Jokul, if I die, take me to Valhalla! And with that, I think I'm gonna position myself a little like, kind of try to get up in the middle a little more, see if can get any hits that way. That's it for me. I'm back up to 15.
All right. Next up, Andrew. Andrew's got an angry chipmunk biting at his leg.
Yeah, he sure does, and he's gonna do his performance check to see if he can use his harmonic dueler to get that going. Let me pull up the thing. Let's do performance. Yeah,
That is the
You got
success.
all right. That was a bonus action, or he could just do that.
It's a bonus action.
Okay. So he will get sneak attack because I'm next to him. And I'm going to do a little like getting in what's his name's face. So can do this amount. Hopefully if he hits.
That is a hit.
All right. And it didn't do the damage. Okay. 16
That-
sneak attack and 5 piercing.
You know, Andrew, when he hits hard. As he brings the rapier through, once again going through the big red shiny nose chipmunk, but this time there is nothing there to pull him out.
And with that, he is going to bonus action. Oh, see, I used it. Shit. Okay, never mind. Well, he can go a little more forward this way without provoking any other attacks of opportunity. So he'll
Mhm.
move there.
All right.
So he's going to start headed towards the brother.
All right, you hear that, and it's like, Dale! But we're already moving on. Sydney, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna try to move closer to the king and do that commanding grasp thing.
Okay, you want to summon the king to you?
I'm gonna try. But first I have to move across these people to get within 30 feet. So 5, 10.
All right, that is an attack of opportunity.
I have to move here.
That is 2
So-
attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
The first one is a 17.
Doesn't hit.
The second one is a 16.
Does not hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna hold my hand out, like out towards the king, reaching like very pointedly because Scrooge is right there. Like I want to like be reaching past him almost.
Hey!
And I'm gonna try to summon the king, and he needs to give me a strength save of 15
You know, the funny thing about being a king, that's
or
tiny.
be teleported.
He ain't that strong. A 3.
Come here, baby. Come here.
Guards!
So-
Guards!
He's grappled presently,
Okay.
and I just want to tell Scrooge to call it off. And then that's my turn.
Well, we finally get our duel, and you gotta fucking cut me in half? I don't think so. I got some new moves for you. New moves you're not gonna see coming. And it seems, Peg Leg Pete, or just Pete as he goes by now, because, sans the peg leg, in his rebooting process has taken on a bit of a pact, maybe a deal to give him a little extra strength the next time T goes up against a certain someone. Using his second spell slot, he is going to use Thunderstep and move himself out of this situation. Tony, I need you to make a con save as a deafening thunder noise echoes as he is suddenly teleported away.
All right. Well, I am a barbarian, and a 22 is a pretty good roll.
Yes. Pete is going to move himself way back here, where you cannot cleave him in twain
Yet.
yet. That was his second spell slot, because that's a warlock for you. That is a pass, so I believe you take half of that, so 5 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
However, if I remember correctly, Thunderstep is it's not a concentration, that's it? Dang. It's just a 1 teleport away? He could have teleported with someone, but he wasn't near anyone he cares about. I will say, because... Wait, hold on. What's the range of that? That is...
Did you say
Within
with
10
someone? Thunderstep lets you move someone else?
Yep. You can move a willing creature with you.
Huh.
It's
You
like
know
we're
that?
getting the fuck out of her spell.
10 feet.
Huh.
All right. I'm going to need a con save from Richard and Andrew as well.
And the
Con save, you
fucking
said?
and the knights.
I guess it depends. Oh, yeah, the knights, too.
Do
Two
it.
knights
Do,
only.
do it on a straightaway. That's technically a better. So it would be that.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So
Yeah.
the two knights and Andrew and Richard. That is a pass for both of the knights. They do take half.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find my. Okay, here it is.
So that is 5 away from you. 5 away from you. His DC is a 14. So, Richard, you pass. You take 5 points of thunder damage.
No, that was Andrew.
Then
I
you
failed.
you fail, and that is 11 points of thunder damage to you.
Oh, damn. There goes my armor of Gethys. I think they have to be within 5 feet of me to take the damage. This has been a total waste of spell.
As a bonus action, because he is yet to use any of his potions, because he never went into the game, he is going to take a swig of potion and get some health back. That is Pete. Artem, you are right in the thick of it.
I am. I'm in a bad place. I don't like being here, but I also don't have Misty Step or anything. So, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down swinging. Real quick, Sydney made an offer of the king. Does he look like he might call people off?
Call it off. I have him grappled. In a swaddle. Call it off.
The king is definitely freaking out right now. He is calling his guards over to him right now. You are still quite outnumbered.
Yep.
Yeah, but I want to help my fellow. I want to help with Sydney's threat, so I'm going to cast Shatter right in the middle here in front, and that's going to hit
Word.
Scrooge, all 4 of the knights behind them, and the king.
Fuck
Lovely.
yes.
Point to that one more time.
Yep, I'll do that. So DC 16. If they fail, it is 16 thunder damage. It is all 4 of the knights up there, plus Scrooge, plus the king.
Nice. That is the fail on Scrooge's part. Takes a good chunk of damage from him. Oh, you still have 3rd level slots left.
Oh no.
What? Who?
You do.
Oh, no.
I thought you
Do you
were talking
not?
about Scrooge. I was like, get him out of here.
I was like, no, I don't have 3rd
I
level
thought you
slots.
used all yours.
I have 2 2nd level slots left and 3 1st level slots. I just might not have updated my token. But I'm keeping track on D&D Beyond.
Okay. That is 2 passes and 2 fails for the guards. We'll say that the one's on the middle. And 16 points of damage.
Nice.
That
Good job.
Immediately takes him out.
Good job.
How'd the king do?
That's a good question. How did the king do? That is a fail.
Yeah, he takes 16.
Very nice.
I will say to the king, to add to it, I'll be like, she hits way harder than that. I would listen to her. And then I can't move anywhere, so I'm just gonna cry.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't have any bonus actions anymore because I gave everybody inspiration before we started.
I appreciate it. It'd be cool if like the small worldians came through and were like, okay, but we're gonna kill everybody.
Just one French boy comes in. Vive la resistance!
Yeah. Just nat 20s, just ba 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 ba.
Justice for Inuit girl.
Knick-Knack is up next. He is kind
Knick-Knack?
of surrounded at the moment. What can he do? He knows, based on his team, that there's a lot of heavy hitters on his team. And his main job is to back them up whenever possible. Knick-Knack is going to rub his little snowman hands together, and he is going to cast a icy spell. And he's going to summon a spirit of comfort and health. As a rock emerges, and sitting on said rock, waving with very pointy black sunglasses, is a mermaid.
Huh.
I'm going to grab that in a second, but in the meantime, he's going to be using Healing Spirit.
Oh, you beautiful man.
I believe how this works is whenever you or a creature it can see moves into the spirit's change for the first time, or starts a turn there, you can cause it to heal 1d6. He is going to put it directly next to you, Artem,
Oh,
because of your connection from the battle.
that's good because I'm definitely gonna get fucked up next turn.
Let me see. Wow. This has really aged well. But this is like the only lore he has. Where'd you go?
Is it just the mermaid? That's the only lore.
He was a snow. There he is. It's like there's only one thing we know about this snowman is that he lives in a snow globe, and he was really horny for a poorly rendered mermaid girl. Artem, that is 6 points of healing to you, though I believe it will happen on the start of your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna need it.
On a turn. So just making it up. The King of Spades. Do you think this is the first time that someone's held me by my throat? Do you see who I was married to? Do you know how long I've been preparing to take the throne? And he's going to
I didn't consider your game, I'm sorry.
take a swipe at you. 2, in fact. With a little spade spear he's got. There is no winning or losing. There is winning or dying.
He's just ready to
that
die.
is-
He's just ready to.
This is a miss and 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay.
You know what, though? I respect it. I respect it, man. I get it. But also, rude.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
What did he do?
Tapped with a
Fine.
spade spear.
Oh, he's a
cool.
spear.
Yep.
Is it the size of a
I'm about
knife?
to just. What if I just pick him up and, like, throw him across the throne room?
I mean, you could.
Next up, Jakul.
Oh no.
He
So
heard.
cool, I'm dying. I'm dying,
he heard
buddy.
that. He's like, we shall be in Valhalla together, my
Where's
boy.
the Doom music?
Oh yeah, let's just throw that on. Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, the first one on this guy is a miss. The second one is a hit.
There we go.
And throwing that, yeah, it's not likely. He does not. It should also be noted that every time you slay one of these card guards, falling to the ground, little trading cards or playing cards.
Just woo 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 woo.
Yeah, like slice it and to the ground.
Jeez.
And yeah, hearing that, he is going to race over to help his boy. Up next, with the proud one on the initiative, Marshmallow. He's
I'm
going
waiting
to
for
move over
Marshmallow
to-
to rip somebody in half.
Yeah. Actually, seeing the oncoming onslaught, he is going to move in that direction.
Oh, thank Christ.
Six. And he's going to try and stem the onslaught. That is enough to hit, as he has basically just his big icy arm and brings it and crashes it down. That is not a good hit. But he has taken some damage. As he tries to block. Once again, top of the round. Chip. He sees Andrew charging his direction after just slaying Dale. He is going to once again take 2 shots with his bow and arrow. Seems he can finally hit now.
No.
That is a miss and a natural 20
To Andrew.
to Andrew.
Well, I guess we're gonna uncanny dodge that nat 20.
Wait, it's a nat 20? I can silvery barbs that.
Thank you.
And that turns it into a miss.
Get
Nice.
fucked.
Who are you giving
Actually-
the advantage to?
Oh, actually, would it be better to give it to Andrew?
If you do, Andrew's planning on bonus action disengaging, then getting up there and
I'll give it to Andrew because
Fighting
then he
this
can
guy.
sneak attack without anybody nearby.
yeah. All right.
Also, I think
Andrew thanks you.
flavor wise, like right when is it Chip or Dale? I don't know. Right before they're about to shoot, I think my Silvery Barbs is like "fuck you," and he's like, "What?" Motherfucker's running.
Yes. After seeing those two miss and a Silvery Barbs deflect what was a perfect headshot, by the way. Chip, now you're getting me double guessing it. Chip sprints up the side of one of the massive statues, up so that he's about, we'll say about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 25 feet in the air. Because he's fast, right? Yeah. Bonus action. What is this? Not much. He will take a potion of healing.
Coward.
Scrooge is up next. And Scrooge is right in your face, Sydney, as you summon the king to his hand, who up until now you thought was a pretty chill dude. Seems like he had a lot of repressed rage up until now.
Which is we gotta blame him. I don't blame him.
I think we want to back up a little bit. And
Don't you push me down these fucking stairs, Scrooge. Don't you fucking push me down these stairs.
is that a nickel right there? You should pick it up. There's good
I'm
luck.
just looking. Don't you push me down these stairs.
I really want him to try and shove you, and he just loses the roll so bad that in reality he went, and you just didn't move.
That'd be cool. But today's been a weird day.
Yeah.
Scrooge is actually going to, let's see. You know, it's been a minute. But sometimes you can't be good,
Oh no.
honest.
But I'm right here. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do
Hey,
that. I'm
Mitch.
right here. I'm right here. You don't need to do that.
I'm waiting for all of them to come for me.
He just snipes somebody else.
I can't kill you, but I can kill someone else.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
They were all horrible rolls. Which, like Magic Missile, how bad could be? The worst. It turns out, the worst it can be.
That sounds honest to me.
As actually, he is going to instead target Richard.
What? It's changing his
See,
target after the roll?
No, he was looking at who was the weakest standing.
That's
You could have pushed me down the stairs. You could have.
For 6 points of force damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Oh no! Oh no! It's right there.
Bonus action.
Uh-oh.
Scrooge can go into his pocket and pull out a little, what seems to be an empty vial of potion. As he flicks it off, glug glug glugs, and
Don't.
disappears.
I know you're here and you're a bitch.
Like, don't mind me.
Oh, I'm minding.
Where is Merlin and which side is he on? Oh, there he is.
He's
He's
just
up there.
kind of off in
The
the corner.
nerd is just watching. He's just like, yes!
Merlin, you're powerful, right? Help!
Next up is Olaf. Olaf seeing, Richard, you're looking rough.
Yeah, I'm down.
Olaf's gonna come over to you, and similarly to... He's like, oh, you fell, buddy. Hold on. I can get you back up. I got you.
Is his healing
Bye.
cure wounds just like picking somebody up?
It's like a little snow magic that he uses to patch people up.
Well, that especially works for me.
Hey!
21, nice.
Fucking A!
I'll
Everybody
take
gives
that.
Olaf shit, but I mean,
No,
Olaf's here.
I look at him and I'm just like, I finally see your value.
I'm pretty useful if you bring me along. Tony, your rival has absconded far away from you. He calls it a strategic retreat, but we know what it is, really.
Yeah, and that's okay. He wussed out. I got card soldiers around me. They become the new targets.
Okay.
I don't know what their AC is. But is
Better
that the
than
first
11.
one?
14 does hit though.
Okay, then I will tack on the Bardic Inspiration die to the first one.
Okay.
So the 13.
13 barely.
All right.
Hits.
Well, guys, I think we learned it. Okay. Have either of these guys been hit before, Ryan? Am I north and south?
Yes. So when Pete teleported away and that big thunderous echo happened, he also hit 2 of the guards, in addition to the 3 of you guys.
Okay, so they've both been hit for the same damage, more or less.
They both passed, but they've taken some damage.
Okay, can I tell which one is weaker at the moment? Because he will get the additional, what you call it, the radiant damage.
They are the same.
They're the same. All right. Well, North guy is hit with this, and South he's hit for dang. He's hit for 25. South guy is hit for
That's some
9.
cool damage. Like, what are we talking about here, guys? Well, you fucking annihilate the top guy. 6 ways to Sunday. Is 9 the only for the bottom guy?
Yeah.
Is he dead too?
No, he's still
Oh.
alive.
Damn.
I
Barely.
rolled a 2 on the D12. And honestly, Ryan, we don't have. Yeah, I don't want to like be. Oh, spades, not hearts. You tell me if you allow me to do this. As my bonus action, I could light up the Gift of the Chromatic Dragon thing and do some extra damage, but I don't. You tell me if it's fair to retroactively have done that, because otherwise I'll light it up now and we can apply it the next time.
Why don't you light it up now? We'll apply it the next time.
Okay, cool. I hit the second one. His buddy falls. I hit the second one, and after he falls, I run my hand up the blade of the axe, and it ignites with a little bit of extra fire damage. And I just look at him, and I'm like, "So cards burn, right?"
He looks down at his little poker and he's like, I should have stayed in school.
All right, so that is my axe is alight with fire damage for next time.
Next up. Appearing from the ether. Richard, you recognize this style of attack as swift punches appear
Oh, I forgot about Clarabelle.
Directly into Olaf.
Oh!
Nobody hits the white mage, right?
I forgot about Clarabelle.
Are either of them crits?
No, but that is one hit, one miss.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna take forever for me to get to my turn anyway. Never mind.
For 11 points of damage to Olaf. A pretty gnarly hit. Yeah, she's gonna try and see if she can finish him off. As a bonus action, she takes one more unarmed strike. That is a 22 hit, unless anyone says otherwise.
8. Uh-oh. He just fucking died.
That said, this snowman still stands
Oh,
with 5 points of health left.
Fuck!
buddy.
He is holding on. There's Clarabelle's turn. And she is all out of hidden steps. Daisy Duck, seeing her quarry running away, moves over to you, Sydney.
No, Daisy.
It's like, listen, I don't want to do this, but you know, it's the job, I have to stop you guys, so I'm sorry. We're cool though, right?
You were totally cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I'll always remember you.
Oh, sure.
That is 25 to hit and a miss.
Yeah, that hits.
For 9 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
And because you were hit by the thunder gauntlets, any attacks that you hit or throw against anyone else besides Daisy are at disadvantage as the reverberations
Ooh.
shake through your body. Next up, the soldiers. Seeing their king has been taken, they are going to move on you, Sydney. Let us go around the room. Sydney, you have 2 coming towards you.
Yep.
That is 1 hit. Or rather, it does an 18 hit?
Meets it.
Okay. For 10 points of damage, slashing or piercing from the spades.
Sure.
That is a miss on Yeti. That is a natural 20 on Knick-Knack. Ooh, big damage on Knick-Knack.
Oh no. Oh no.
Richard, one is going to take attack towards you.
Okay.
And Tony, one's going to take an attack towards you, but he can't hear me. Those are both misses. Artem, you have 2 on you.
Yep.
Actually, one's going to go for Andrew. That is a natural 1 on Andrew. That is a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
No.
No. No way.
For 6 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not bad.
And then, Tony, are you plugged in? Nope. All the ones start attacking Marshmallow. Marshmallow does not have a ton of defense. He's got a ton of health. That is... Oof, all hits. No, that's me. Big damage to the ogre, but he stands to hold the line. That is a 23 to hit for Tony. For 13 slashing damage. Okay.
I'm just writing it to him. He can see at some point.
I think that is
Yo, sorry, I
all-
can hear. I just wasn't responding. Thank you.
Okay. All of the card guards at the moment. Yeti is going to make an attack on... Where'd you go?
Please tell me he has more than one attack.
He only has one. But that is a miss.
Wow.
Richard, earlier you made a call out to someone.
Joe Cool, yes I did.
Okay.
So I am hasn't been working, but I'm still gonna try again. I'm gonna put up another Armor of Agathis. 2nd level. Oh god, what happened? I think I actually did. How did I get to 51? It was 21? I think it's supposed to be 31. Okay. So, with that, now that I'm here, let's see. I'm going to start making my way towards the king. So, I get an attack up from this guy.
Yep.
And then I could get to at least here without taking another one.
That is one hit for you. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Which I'm fine with, because I want him to take that. He's going to take 10 cold damage when he hits me.
That is 10 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay. Well, Armor of Agathis is gone, but it dealt 10 damage to him.
It definitely did if you did not resist it.
Unless it's cold damage, I cannot resist it. Oh, actually, I'm going to do one of the... Is he still standing?
He is still standing.
I'm going to use my reaction then to do Frigid Retaliation. I need him, I believe, to make a con save.
That is a 10.
That is a fail. So, he's going to take 1d8 plus my proficiency bonus, so that's 3. So, 1d8 plus 3 cold damage, and his speed is reduced to 0 until the end of its next turn. 1d8. So, in addition to the 10 cold damage, that's an additional 8. So now we got 18 total cold damage to this guy as I'm walking towards the king.
He's really not going to be moving. Because he's dead.
Cool. Alrighty then. So I get up to there before I would take more attack ups, so I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay.
That's me.
Did you use Armor of Agathis again, or did you have an action?
Yeah, that was my action, and then I just moved, and then the Frigid Retaliation was my reaction.
Got it. All right. Andrew.
Andrew is going to... Well, quick question. He's got this stone thing. How does that work? I don't see it on a sheet anyway.
Oh, the blinding stone or whatever it is?
Yeah.
The Gem of... Is it Gem of Brightness?
Yeah, I think so.
He should have it on a sheet because it has charges. So
Okay.
he needs to know how many
I'll-
charges he has left, or I will decide for him.
Okay. Let's see if I can find...
But basically, you can target one person, or you can make a huge cone AoE, and it shines bright, and those that fail it are blind for a minute.
I see Zorn Crystal of Brightness. It says 33 next to it. Does it really have that
That's
many
probably what it
charges?
is, yeah.
Okay, well then I guess I'm... Well, I don't know if I'm going to use it yet. How does it work? It doesn't have a description.
I just dropped the link
Okay.
in the
Awesome,
chat.
thanks. Sorry, I should have asked for that earlier.
It's all good.
Okay, the first ship right light and 30 foot. That only one creature. I thought it could blind a whole group of people. Oh, maybe he does the cone?
Yeah.
Each creature in the cone, okay. They'll be blinded for 1 minute. He's got that advantage from Artem. I think right now he's just gonna... So he's gonna bonus action disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... He's gonna like work his way around the back, get away from the action a little bit. And he's got a pointed gun right up the butt.
As he should.
And he will do so with advantage. Thanks to Artem.
Anytime.
Who is he shooting?
He's shooting Chip
Okay.
up the butt. So let's go handgun.
Is a hit.
Alrighty. And then uncheck harmonic damage, and then do this. For a total of 20 damage.
Very nice. He can't take another one of those.
Awesome. That's his turn. Oh wait, does he have more move speed? No, he's not mobile or anything. Yeah. All right, that's him.
Okay, Sydney.
I am relatively positive that I actually only had 2 maneuver points left for that commanding grasp. I really want to say I did an additional 2d6 against Daisy in our final fight, but I cannot remember. But I'm going to assume yes. But I'm gonna go after Daisy because everything else is a disadvantage. 27.
Actually, your attacks against Daisy are disadvantaged as well.
Okay. So 15.
Why?
Do you still want to go after Daisy then?
It's
She has
a
blur active.
disadvantage no matter what.
Ah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's right.
She is very tanky with her
Yeah.
AC, so
Ugh. So 15 and 11?
neither will hit Daisy, unfortunately.
Neither will hit. For fun. Just kidding! Does it succeed it?
It's really
No. So that's me. Have a good day, everybody. Goodbye.
cool. 8. Let's see if you can hit me from all the way over here. And he's going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at you, Tony.
Still have Charger, although it's inefficient to use at this level. Nope. Yes.
That is 7 points of force damage,
Yep, so full.
and you are pushed back.
Oh,
By
he
10
has the... Okay. So, like, this way, I guess? Since I can't be pushed into the card?
We'll say that both of you guys are pushed back 10 feet.
Alright.
So you guys are kind of roughed over here.
He shuffled the deck, if you will.
Hey! That's Pete's turn. Artem, did you take the healing on the start of your turn? I can't remember.
This is the start of my turn.
Alright, so you take 5 points of healing from the bountiful, luscious nature of the healing mermaid.
Okay, question. So you get healed when you get put onto that space, right? If you go onto the space
I
with the
think-
mermaid?
Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you see moves into the spirit space for the first time, or on a turn, or starts its turn there, you restore 1d6. So you started your turn there, you get 1d6.
Okay. So, first things first. Can I use my action to grab Olaf and put him into the mermaid space?
Sure.
Okay. So I'll do that.
He's like, hello, we haven't. Oh my goodness!
You need to heal, buddy. But also, Sydney needs a heal. So, healing word at 2nd level. Please don't be shit. 19 to Sydney.
That's pretty nice.
So that's... It cost my action to move Olaf, right?
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
But since it's, for the first time on its turn, I think, since it cost her action, I'll say he is brought back. I know there's a lot of cheese with this, but you are using an action to do it, so I'm going to say you heal him.
Okay, cool. If the mermaid's, like, on my square, I can always, like, move out of it if need be or anything like that. I thought it was next to me.
It was meant to be. I'm saying it's next to you. I was doing it to the side so people could see it.
Gotcha.
So then there's not like, but we'll say you get the effects of it. But that's where it is currently. Now
Okay.
Olaf is on it.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Knick knack. He is already concentrating on healing spirits. Right? Yes, it is. So he is going to go back to the old reliable then. Of Ice Knife. And actually he is going to help out. Nah, he would definitely help out his buddy down here. Oh Right here, I think that tags all of them. What is that, a dex save? And Richard, how does Ice Knife work again?
It's D10 of piercing first. It's a attack roll, and then after that, it's a dex save from everybody within 5 feet. And yeah, dex save, and then 2d6.
All right, we'll
Full
say
damage.
hit this guy.
It is save or suck. If they do save, they don't take any damage.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's one of the few level 1 spells that does that, but I think it's because you get also the potential 1 to
A double.
Yeah.
That is a hit, doing massive damage to this guy, and then dex saves from all of these guys.
Speaking of, I think I figured out how to put Ice Knife into the little app, but that's besides the point.
You're not the dexiest. All but one.
Fail or save?
All but 2 failed. So we'll say. So you said they take nothing?
They take nothing if they succeed.
Alright, well, let's say this one, it definitely got him. We'll say. And then there's. This one, we'll say this one got him. As the closest. So these guys took some damage.
Ryan, is
the
it
other ones-
rain I hear sometimes in your microphone?
Yeah, it's raining out here, and I'm right next to the
okay.
AC,
Okay.
so-
I was wondering.
Because I was gonna
what
say,
it
like, I can hear the stuff outside my window, and I was like, yeah, guess it's the same rain.
Next up, I don't think you can do anything else, I suppose. Next up is the King of Spades. He is still like, why are you fighting them? Help me! Help, why are you over there? But help me!
Do you have enough help?
That is a 10 and a 21 to hit you, Sydney.
21? Yeah.
For 8 points of piercing damage.
I need to let this little fucker go and get the hell out of here.
Joe Cool up next.
Fucking
Currently
kill
has no
her!
Ray.
You've taken her out once before, do it again!
You got it. Yeah, Clarabelle did not seem to learn her lesson the first time around.
If you move to the other side of her, you could get flanking.
I don't think he's gonna need it.
He might. Two big swings on Clarabelle. Both dodged as she
Wow.
agilely moves around.
Fuck. Maybe she did learn
Marsh.
a lesson.
Marshmallow still holding the line back here is going to try and take out another one of the guards. And successfully take this guy out. Here. So one more down.
All right, Marshmallow, do your thing, buddy.
Top of the round. You see Merlin and Arthur kind of hiding back in the back lines. He's like, "Holy shit, my boy. It doesn't look good. It seems that they're about to go tits up, as it were. It's like if we just lay here and lay low, we can all let this go over without us being involved." And Arthur, being of pure of heart and good of intentions, like, "You gotta help them. You gotta help them. We just watched a coup." "All right. Fine. But it's not me. It's going to be you, boy." As he places a hand onto Arthur, magic swirls around him, and Merlin leans into his signature school of magic, which, if you recall, he was quite good when it came to transfiguration. Calling upon a creature he has seen in the past.
A dragon?
No.
I was gonna a squirrel.
No!
Yeah.
Owlbear.
A crocodile. As Merlin and Arthur, albeit as a slightly different form, join the battle. And I think we're going to go ahead and take a break there. All right. About 9:30 now. People good to come back around 9:40 or so?
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. No, not my butthole.
He would though.
Which is what Andrew said at the doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really sad.
We
actually.
are
Actually, the emphasis
thoughts and thinking about him.
emphasis was a little different at the doctor though. He was no, not my butthole.
Yeah, he was more upset that it was his and it's not somebody else's. But you know,
Yeah.
we'll catch up with him about more next week, I'm sure.
TBD. But for now, you guys are in the thick of it. Right before we left off, it seems that Merlin and Arthur have formed enough of a bond with you guys that they have decided to throw in with you, possibly their own lives. Who is winning this right now? It's kind of a toss-up, to be honest. There's a lot of heavy hitters still, but you guys are still barely holding on. But speaking of heavy hitters, Merlin embracing his transfiguration magical roots, go rewatch Sword in the Stone, transfigures Arthur into a not visually distinct crocodile. The
Never seen a
crocodile?
crocodile in my life.
Nope. Quickly slithers over. Sydney, you do not see prior to this. You just see a massive ticking crocodile lunge over towards you. You do not know who this is or where this came from. But it's gonna start biting.
Daisy.
It's gonna start biting and tail attacking the two guards directly in front of you. Yeah. That is, in fact, 2 hits. The bite cleans through the guard until one of a little corner is sticking out his maw, and the tail swipe is not enough, but still a devastating amount of damage. This card watches as his partner is devoured. Next up, we have Chip. Chip is in, once again, a shooting contest with Andrew. He is going to take 2 more arrow shots against him. That is does a 16 hit? Andrew.
You're muted, Richard.
You're muted.
Sorry about that. Forgot I was Andrew for a second. Does what hit me?
Does a 16 hit Andrew?
Hell yeah, it does.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Alright. That is 2 hits. The first one is minimal damage, only 7 points of damage. The second hit is maximum damage, which is 14 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna canny dodge that second one.
So that is a total of 14 points of piercing damage. Andrew is wearing quite a few arrows to his outfit right now.
Ouch!
That is Chip's turn. He kind of climbs around on the from the top. Meanwhile, up on the official throne room area, you see a little bolt of fire begin to form as Scrooge reappears.
Oh dear.
It takes a shot at you, Artem.
Why?
You know you did.
I do. I do it again.
You bastard! I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit, though.
No!
Ha! Fuck you!
Wait, where is he? Where did he show up? Oh, he's over there. Okay.
I want that dialogue to have actually been real. Just, you bastard! And then,
Fucking you!
It is. That's 100% what happened.
yes!
Olaf's turn. He's still hanging on. He is now standing within the mermaid's grace. He is basically just been a heal bot this entire round.
Yeah, but he gets a little healing too.
Yes, he does on his turn. He is healed for 1.
Oh, buddy.
Hey, every point counts. This worked pretty well for him before. He's like, wait, I know what I should do. Guys, you can't hit me. The little snow over my head says that you guys can't hit me. As he's going to go ahead and cast the Sanctuary on himself once again. While he is doing that, he cannot attack, but not that has really stopped him so far. So, I think... Oh, yeah. He has other things. This is not technically an attack, but he is going to use his one of his class features as a snowman of peace. He's going to use Emboldening Bond, where he is allowed to choose 2 people to get a magical bond within 30 feet of you. 10 minutes, 30 feet. You can add a d4 and add the number to an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw. Who would like this bond? You must be within 30 feet. So...
Either Tony or Sydney would be the one to do, I think.
Yeah.
Sid's got a little more on her plate right now.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well, he can pick 2.
Oh.
Okay, then me and Sydney.
I mean,
So-
because of the attack rolls.
Tony, Sydney, you guys feel a little snow sprinkle happening over your head as you are emboldened and bonded by Olaf's love for peace.
Okay.
And speaking of that, Tony, you're up.
Holding so within Oh, okay, so that just lasts for 10 minutes as a
That lasts for 10 minutes.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start by attacking the card that's right in front of me.
You can only add it once per turn.
Sure. Well, I'm not gonna use it on this one.
This guy had 1 HP left, so I'm going to let you know you got him.
Okay. The one bummer thing about my radiant damage as a zealot bard is it specifically says the first creature I hit, so it is used.
Would you like
up.
to shift over and maybe hit another different one and then hit that one?
I'm going north, so no.
Okay.
So
Well,
I just
you
gotta.
eviscerate
For fun,
that guy.
yeah, for fun, can we see how much it was?
Of course.
Because it's my axe is also on fire, so it would have been 17. All
Yeah, that was, yeah.
right, cool. All right. Oh, what's happening? Here we go. So I'm gonna run to it. Seeing as like it seems like honestly, I almost said Snowball. That's not his name. What's his name? The big guy.
It is Snowball.
It is Snowball. Yeah. Seems like he's kind of mostly got it. I'm gonna go up to this card instead.
Marshmallow.
Oh,
Marshmallow.
I thought it was Snowball. Never mind.
All right, and then
It's enough, really.
Yep. And so we're gonna hit this guy for 16 slashing plus fire. One of that is fire.
Yeah, you take him down.
All right, clear the battlefield. It looked to me like kind of from my POV that like Sydney had the most kind of at her door, and I wanted to go up and help. That was the intent there. So I'm moving north, and that's all for me.
Go ahead and turn this on because I don't think you guys had a chance to see him before, but now you can. So Marshmallow's at about half health right now.
Oh, okay.
You moved up. You took out another card, Tony.
I did.
Okay.
2
Next
cards
up.
in that round, I think.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Snake Eyes.
Clarabelle. Keeping her eye on the target, she is going to attempt to beat the Wisdom Pass to attack Olaf once again. One is in fact able to pass through.
Silvery barbs.
For the saving throw to beat Sanctuary, she still has to hit.
I guess I'll wait for the hit. I can technically do the saving throw, but
If you do the saving throw, then she can't hit him at all, right? She'd have to attack someone else, or no, or her turn is wasted.
So she passed the saving throw to try and hit him, but then failed to hit him past his armor class.
oh,
Nice.
okay, then okay, cool.
She punches into his little snow, and then underneath it is some chainmail armor. So it does seem that he has some amount of protection, albeit underneath his snowy body. Bonus action, she is going to make a hit against you, Artem.
No, fuck you.
Because you don't have Sanctuary on you. You don't have as high of an armor class. Does a 19 hit?
No.
Minimum damage, 5 points of bludgeoning damage as
Oh
a
shit.
karate
Okay.
chop comes to you.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was gonna be bad, guys.
Monks don't hit a ton, they just hit a lot.
She did minimum damage and it was 5. I think she can hit a lot.
Next up, Daisy Duck. Still focused on you, Sydney.
That fucking does.
Is there anything you say to her as she kind of charges up another volley of attacks?
You don't have to do this. You said you don't want to go back to Tomorrowland. We won't make you go back.
It's bigger than you realize.
He cares about you? He doesn't care about shit. Look at him.
You think he's the one in control? This goes
Oh, I know
way
he's
higher
not.
than him.
But you have to.
That is 1 miss and 1 hit to you, Sydney.
Yep.
For 7 points of thunder damage as you once again hit with a reverberating attack. Next up, the soldiers. There are not as many as there used to be. So I'm going to go down the list. At the top, he is going to make a strike at the crocodile. That is a hit for 9 points of damage. The two are still fighting, Yeti and Knick-Knack. But both of those are misses. Richard, you have one right next to you. Actually,
Gonna go after me.
I think it's actually right next to Artem or Olaf. It's not next to me. No?
yeah, he's right next to you, Richard.
Well, fuck.
That is a 19 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 5 points of piercing damage.
Alright. I can live with that. I think I already used my reaction, so yeah.
The ones at the bottom are going to continue to press against Marshmallow.
Are they ever gonna move up?
Yeah. they are kind of choked at this moment. They're actually...
I don't know why they would move up. They're doing just fine back there. If they've got, like, infinite ranged.
Between the volley of spears, javelins, more and more continue to pelt down onto poor Marshmallow, and eventually he is brought down to 0. He is unconscious, but he's not dead currently. And that is the turn for the soldiers. Yeti is up next. Can he finally take out this one guy? No.
Yeti! God damn it!
Oh, what can I say? I had a rough day. Richard, your back defense has just fallen. And you're about to be in between a pincer maneuver.
Yeah.
The king still stands. There are still members of the new Fab Five that still stand. Actually, I think all of them still stand.
Because they're little bitches.
I just need to do a measurement real quick.
Also, Dale is down.
It's the only one, and that's the only one that
Yeah.
matters.
If I just killed Dale, like, coup de grace him while he was unconscious.
I think you
Ooh,
should.
Very nice.
Be honest.
I like this. Okay. So,
G'day.
I am going to take the attack up.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
That is a
yes.
Whoa.
I am going to Rhymes Binding Ice. All of them. Between, let me, did I show that earlier to everyone? I think I did.
Let me see.
That's a 30-foot cone.
Oh, move down
Okay.
2 and you can get actually everyone, because there's a couple a little lower.
I don't think you can.
I can't move that far. I moved.
Oh,
That's
okay.
30.
I see.
So, I can't get everyone, but I can get a whole bunch of them.
I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes. I need
And-
8 con saves, please.
What is your DC?
Believe it's 14. Yes, 14.
So that is fail, pass, pass, fail, 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 pass.
Alright, more failures than passes. So, for the failures, this amount plus they can't move. For the passes, they take half. Oh yeah, some good
Let's
rolls.
fucking go!
That's
All right.
good.
For the failures, which is there is 5, 18 points of freezing damage.
Yes.
Dead.
I think it's an insta kill.
Dead.
Nice.
They have 15
Richard!
HP.
Dead.
Richard!
Dead.
This is so satisfying to watch.
It's very satisfying.
Play of the game right there
Yeah.
to Richard.
The 3 take half, which is
The
9.
3, yeah, the 3 take half, which is 9. Yep. That was my last level 2 slot. That was worth it.
Devastating attack. And they are frozen in place, or it was only if they failed?
Only if they failed. So the back 3 have taken 9, but they're not down.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take it. I'm still happy with that.
Very nice move.
God damn.
I guess I got the rear.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, that's all I can do.
Andrew, which is you.
Oh yeah. So Andrew took a really nasty hit from there, so he's gonna give it all he's got to steadily aim and make sure he takes out fucking Chip.
Okay.
So he's gonna do another roll at advantage with his gun.
That is a hit.
Come on.
Oh wow.
13
Oh,
though.
buddy.
Oh jeez. Only 13
man.
damage with a sneak attack. That is fucking brutal.
Shado, got any other things you can add on to that bullet damage?
Can I add my harmonic dueler? No. I don't think that. Fortunately, he just rolled a really shitty sneak attack.
I'll tell you what. That is some massive damage, and Chip is literally holding on for dear life. So
Fuck. Somebody finish him off!
if he's able to maintain holding on to that spot up there.
And that was Andrew's bonus action. He can't move. That was his action. He's done.
You hit him so hard, he is knocked from his precarious perch aloft.
Oh, thank you, merciful DM. That's 2d6.
Yes.
Am I rolling that, or are you rolling that?
Why don't you roll it?
All right. I was gonna laugh so hard if it was double ones.
If it was Snake Eyes again, I'm like, this guy's not. He'd leave. It is enough as a rodent, which has shot maybe a dozen arrows into you, falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Rodent's down.
Defeated a chipmunk.
All right, that's Andrew.
Sydney, you are surrounded. You have a feisty king. He has taken a lot of damage so far, so you could go after him, though it will be at disadvantage because of the punches from Daisy's gauntlets. You have, obviously, Daisy, who is there still blurry, still focusing on that. There is another weakened guard next to you, although it does look like he is about to be chow for the alligator, or crocodile soon. So, you have some options. You are still quite surrounded at the moment, though.
I think I am going to, because I am at, I don't think I have my milkshake anymore, buddy.
Damn.
I can check. I have a potion of climbing. Yeah, I think I am actually, because I'm at disadvantage no matter which direction I go to, I am going to summon Melanie Ravenswood, who will not be at disadvantage if she attacks anybody that isn't Daisy.
Is that how that works?
It's a status effect on me, not so much her.
Alright.
But I would like to plop her. Oop.
Can you
Ma'am?
plop her next to the McKee? I guess she couldn't interact with it.
I think. No, I don't think she can.
If we
I was
can
going to
somehow get to the McKee, that'd be awesome.
place her here if I can. I cannot move her. Yes, I can. There she goes. She's gonna attack the king. Because that guy's been a little bitch.
Alright.
I don't think it's gonna stop anything at this point. But at this point, also, I don't care because he keeps hurting me. And it's +8. Yep. 14.
A 14 does not hit.
Fuck. A 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. I used all my stuff in the thing. 7.
Damage is damage. Another meaty hit. Meaty. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
That's it.
Okay. Up next, Pegleg Pete, who is all the happy to take pot shots at you, Tony.
Alright, I'm headed his way. Second one's a hit.
You were hit with 10 points of force damage, and you were pushed back 10 feet.
Right?
God, he's fucking.
Just you wait till I get up there.
No, you stay back down there.
Yeah, you're afraid, aren't you? I'm gonna take the other leg.
No. Wait, that's still attached.
I said what I said.
You guys freaking psycho.
So, I think Joe Cool might have Clarabelle taken care of. At least I hope so. But you know what is a problem? Fucking Daisy. And Daisy made a mistake because she got adamantine armor. It's gonna get a little hot.
Nice.
I love heat metal.
Her blur will
God
drop
damn it.
eventually.
That was the damage.
Wait, that's
That's
11.
save. So that still
So-
hits for damage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
she
see,
can't.
for con-
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she
The
still has to.
Yeah, she's
Because
still
she
has to
took
do
it, she has
concentration
to-
for the spell.
Hey,
Yep.
Ryan,
Yeesh.
tell me if it's too late. I keep forgetting I have fast movement now as a barbarian. So
Mhm.
technically, I would have been here even with the pushback.
All right.
I just want to, yeah, I keep forgetting I have 40 feet now.
God, she has a plus
It's just a
6
con
to
save
con?
for concentration, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
She has a plus 6?
But she only got 11.
Oh! Blur drop!
Let's go!
Yeah!
I'm happy.
You see next to you,
Let's
Sydney,
go.
the fire kind of permeates through her reverberating dune armor, and then suddenly there's some sparks, and a little fire emerges on her back as the dune shields go down. She's like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
What's the matter? Daisy can't take the heat.
Roast duck.
No!
Roast.
What's wrong with you all?
Also, though, say you're sorry and turncoat, and we can
Say
move on.
you're sorry.
Say you're sorry.
Doubting that now.
Roast duck. It's fine. I love heat metal so much. Thank you.
I do too.
Thank you.
Who said had some good turns this round?
Does mean I can't heal you though, so don't die.
That's okay. I mean, I feel like it's happening.
Knick-knack at... yeah, he's got it right there. Is going to use a healing word to get Marshmallow back in the positives.
Let's go.
You can kind of see him start to rumble as he starts to slowly get up. Main action. Going to do a frostbite on the guy right in front of him. For the least amount of damage possible.
Wow.
That is a con save. But does he pass it? And he passes it anyways, so...
Like,
Welcome back, Marshmallow. Welcome back.
Knick-knack. King of Spades. I don't like you, and I don't know why. There are ghosts here now. This isn't a guilt thing, is it? Seeing ghosts? I don't think so. Yeah!
You just killed a woman, now you're seeing ghosts.
I'm sure they're unrelated. That is 2 misses on your ghost.
On my ghost? Oh man.
swinging around, trying to bust your ghost. But it don't feel good. Joe Cool.
Where he starts seeing ghosts.
Come on, man.
That
she's
is
right there.
one miss. Wait. Yes, that is one miss, unfortunately, but
Oh,
one
buddy.
hit to
Hey.
Clarabelle.
Come on.
She might not be able to take this.
Chotaro, please.
Aura. For
Chotaro.
that much. It is exactly 23 points of slashing damage. Is like, get away from my boy! As he brings the axe down into the back of Clarabelle, who is fully focused on trying to down Olaf. She completely forgot that there was a 8-foot-tall giant behind her, as Clarabelle is vanquished.
I feel like I just witnessed the
Marshmallow.
scene from Attack on Titan.
Marshmallow just barely standing on his feet, seeing the massed swath of ice that you have conjured using your major AoE attack.
Mhm.
He's
Does
gonna
he
look
think
to
he
you.
did that?
He looks to him. He looks to you, and then he looks to him. Then he looks to the thing. He's like, "Yeah." And he is going to stomp over and try to take them down. Which is a hit. And I don't think they can survive one of his blows.
Especially if they've already taken 9.
They cannot. As one is finally landed. With a little bit of support, Marshmallow is looking in a lot better shape than he was before. Almost to the top of the round, Merlin. Merlin kind of sneaks over. He sees Pete and Scrooge taking pot shots at you guys. You give a disgrace to the mage name! And... you know, when in doubt.
Is it honest?
It is good, honest damage. At second level, he's going to cast Magic Missile. Sending 2 to Scrooge and 2 to Pete. Scrooge, seeing him emerging behind him, will quickly and instinctively throw up a shield, blocking the magic missile. But unfortunately, spending his final spell slot. Meanwhile, Pete has no way to avoid this damage, so he takes 7 points of force damage. It's like, that's what you get! Croc Arthur is going to take a bite at this guard. That's a natural 20. I'm not even gonna bother.
Thanks, Croc Arthur.
And he is going to take a tail swipe at the king.
Nice.
Finish him.
But that is unfortunately a miss.
Damn.
As the tail slaps down, the little king is able to just barely duck out of the way. Chip. Go back to the top of the round. Chip. is down. Scrooge is still up, but out of spell slots, out of protection. All he's got is his cantrips and a prayer.
I'm so glad
He's
I
going
made him
to-
waste so many.
He is going to fire back at Merlin as they engage in a wizard's duel, albeit not
One of them might have a little more magic for that duel.
a little bit more magic. Merlin is going to need to make a concentration check from that attack.
Everybody get ready to disengage.
Arthur gotta get the fuck out of there, man.
Does he have his sword though? Because
No.
he might accidentally.
I have his sword.
Oh right.
But he
I do
does
like-
make his concentration check.
I do like the barbarian flavor idea that he didn't have the patience for the sword and the stone, so he fights with it just like a hammer with the rock on the other end.
Oh yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Olaf is still standing in that spot, so he gets another 1d6 back.
Good. He needed it.
This time a little bit more.
Yeah, that's better.
No,
Oh. What was that?
Bring it back.
His ult.
Yeah, Olaf casts detonate.
That would be
Olaf.
funny. Wait.
Where are
Olaf
you
dropping
going,
it.
Olaf?
I'm taking all of you with me.
using his last. Actually, no, he'll do a second one. He's got some options. Sydney, you feel a little wooden hand be placed on your chin. As not great.
Thanks, buddy.
9 points of healing are sent back to you.
Thank you.
Usually it's better. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I made a bad choice. It's alright. It's cool.
Tony, it seems that the winds of fate are shifting.
Yeah. And I'm about to have the wind at my back because thanks to my fast movement. Guess who gets all the way up to Pete?
How are you getting up to him? Are you like?
I've
That's a
40 feet of-
railing.
That's not a area to walk across.
Okay, well, I could. Hold on, where was I? I was here. Where? Can I do some fun parkour to get myself there? Because either way, I can make it in the distance. I just need to know.
Give me an
what-
athletics check to
Yeah.
leap across up the stairs.
I was gonna say, yeah. Let me know what I have to do to get there, because that's what I want to do.
He can do it without going through a enemy square, but he would take attack ups from Daisy and the king.
So be it. I'm raging.
All right, you are able to do that. Daisy will get attack off on you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Do you have
You have a thing for
protection?
that?
Oh yeah,
I have
Sydney can help protect you.
intervention. Or interception, pardon me.
Would you like
Intervention
to
is a different power. That's
The intervention was for the Berserker Axe.
It's a
That
lot
was
less
for the-
cooler.
Sydney pulls out a
That is
banner.
17. That is a 17 hit from Daisy's. Would you like to block that?
What's your thing do, Sid?
Dang!
It reduces the hit by 13.
I don't
Nice.
think you can do more damage than that, actually.
Oh, right.
She's got a thunder
Well-
gauntlet.
I can't say what I would say in the moment because of the confusion of the namesake. So, never mind.
I'll say it. Fuck you, Daisy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't say that in my house. Okay.
And that is a miss from the king, so you're good to go.
All right.
Oh, now
perfect.
you miss?
Hey, Pete.
Fine.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Do I still
listen,
have that,
all that stuff I was saying before was a joke, right?
do I
We're
still
good, right?
have
We're
that,
cool.
do I still have that D4 thing going on, Ryan?
What's the D4? Out to hit?
That like Olaf gave me.
Yeah, you got it for 10 minutes, man.
I didn't know if it was something changed there. Okay. So just in case, that is now a 17 and a 15.
Both of those will hit.
Excellent. Oh, PD.
It's a lot of dice. How about 35 damage?
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Didn't even mean to do the meme, but yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
You cleave into him, and he is like clutching himself. He pulls out a small musketeer-style rapier, but you can tell he is rough at this point.
Mm-hmm. And let me just see something here. Yeah. I'm considering if I want to heal as the bonus, but I feel like I just kind of want to hang on to the potion for later, because I'm not like I'm still raging. I'll be okay damage-wise. I think, you know.
Okay.
I think that'll be it. I think that'll be it for me.
Tony ends his turn. Clarabelle is down. Daisy Duck is up next. She kind of looks around at her surroundings.
You can still change your mind. You can turn it off.
Yeah, I don't like
Look at Artem.
this.
Look at Artem behind you. Look at him right now.
I am doing this.
I think I'm out. Sorry, Scrooge. I don't. Good luck. I think you got this. And she's gonna pop an invisibility potion. Her invisibility potion.
I'm actually
okay,
kind
bye.
of really. I'm kind of stoked we're doing Tomorrowland next now, because now we get to see like where that can go for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This little thread there.
And you hear the sound of running away.
Artem, how does heat metal work when they're invisible? Because you can just passively reignite that, right? If you really wanted to.
The
That would be so
reignite.
cool if we did that.
The reignite does. I literally was looking at it as you were asking. It does not require sight, just that they're within range.
All right.
Oh, really?
We gotta be on the up and up here, guys.
That's terrible.
And what's
And
the
you
range?
wonder why you're called
60.
the Band of Bastards.
Band of Bastards. War criminals.
We could just lie.
Just add it to the rap sheet. It's fine.
I think she's still in the range.
Yeah, if she's within
Jesus
this, I can
Christ!
still ignite her.
All right, it's up to you. She has left the battle, however.
Okay. I'll decide how petty I am later.
Yeah, you got a few turns.
If you've got a bonus action you don't have any use for, just do that.
I mean, I could heal Sydney.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that then.
We're okay.
You're all right, sort of.
Listen, so long as he doesn't crit me.
Yeah.
I think the only soldiers that are left are these three up here. So let's take these ones real quick.
Can I say, when I summoned the king, I totally forgot the entire fucking army that was doing.
Don't worry, we got this covered.
Artem, that is a 20 to you
Ah. Yeah, it'll hit.
for, again, minimum 5 points of damage. That is a miss. And a hit on Knick Knack for 6 points of damage.
Oh, buddy.
Knick Knack is not looking great right now, but he is still holding on to his love, the mermaid spirit.
Nice.
Meanwhile, they are going to take their poking attacks at Marshmallow, who does not look good. 1 is a miss, the 3 are all hits.
Oh, Marshmallow, not again.
If only cold
Yeah.
damage healed him, that'd be cool.
That
I
would be
know, I
pretty
was
cool.
just thinking that about, you know.
Marshmallow gets more brain damage.
Oh god, I don't know if he could take any more.
One is
Their
going to be able to
range of
get
damage.
up to you, Richard.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit
Yep, that hits.
for 9 points of piercing damage to you.
Ow!
That is the soldiers. Yeti is going to make a swipe.
Oh, I'm going to use a reaction when he does that. Frigid Retaliation. I need him to make a con save, please.
All right. That is a 11.
That will not succeed. That is 10 cold damage to him.
Yeah, he can't take that.
Yeah!
Hell has frozen over for this guy. Yeti finally able to get an attack in, and let's see. I don't see how he could not hurt this guy.
Why would you say it?
Yes, he is able to finally. This bloodied one forever has taken him out.
Okay.
Richard,
Okay,
there's still a couple up left.
yeah, having just taken out another one, I'm gonna form an ice knife. Try to hit the one who's directly in the center of these three. So... let's do that attack. That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 piercing damage.
To
And
the
I need
center one?
and I need a dex save from all 3 of them.
They are not terribly dexy, considering they are large, flat creatures.
Alright. DC 14.
That is a 2 fails and a pass.
Okay. We'll say the 2 in the front, I guess. An extra 4 cold damage to each of the 2 up front.
Wait, 4 damage?
Yep, an extra 4 damage, 4 cold damage to each of the 2
Alright,
of them.
they're still holding on, but just barely.
Damn, okay.
All of them are... Well, the back one is still at full health.
Okay.
But the other ones are rough.
Cool.
Andrew.
Alright, so Pete's getting cleaved into real bad and looks like he's awfully distracted. Would be a shame if there was a sneak attack headshot. Andrew's gonna try for that. Steadily aim. See if he can just finish him off so Tony can move on to the next guy.
I think Tony would really appreciate if you killed Pete for him.
Yep.
Yeah, that hasn't been a rivalry since like the first episode.
I mean, if Andrew wants to do Scrooge McDuck instead, I guess that's fine.
I will not be bothered if you want to snipe Pete. Truly, it's okay. Do what you want to do. I'm still taking his leg.
I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like Andrew's gonna do it because it seems like, ooh, perfect distraction time. He's gonna do it. Okay, so sorry. He has his own sheet.
Brian, is the Maquis actually just sitting there next to the throne?
It is, yeah.
I was gonna try to go for it and grab it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard's definitely
King
wanted
is
to
still
at some
alive. The
point, but-
McKee is sitting there. All important things. 18's a hit.
Let's go. Not again.
Wow.
Is that to... Wow. You shouldn't roll a rogue is what I'm seeing.
You know what? I guess Tony's meant to kill him. I don't know.
Well, it's still a lot of damage. He doesn't have much health left, and he's... Yeah, after taking those 2 major hits, a bullet goes through his shoulder. He's like... I'm busy!
All right.
Sydney. Daisy is gone.
Daisy's gone.
You seem to have gotten through to her.
I think Tony almost eviscerating fucking Pete might have helped that. we're gonna see if we can't do anything with the king, and if not, I might walk up there anyway, because I feel like Scrooge might do some shicey shit now that his imminent demise is on its way. To the king!
The 19 hits.
Woo!
You also have that emboldening bond. Do not forget.
I do! +2.
A 17 hits.
Yeah. We're doing it. We're doing it. And it's a plus. 17.
Sydney. How doth you behead the king?
With severance.
With severance.
Just a quick little swingy swing. And because there's still a lot going on, it's not a whole lot of flourish. It's probably just more blood spray, arterial nonsense. Thanks, bye. I'm gonna go after that key now. Maybe I should have specified if it was gonna be like actually killing him, but like at this point, hurting me.
Do you step on his tail?
Try to not.
Sit on the throne, see what happens. Do you get magical powers? Do you become queen?
Oh no, I don't need that. I just want the McKee. I do think I'm gonna pick it up and like, is this like, are we talking like a ledge kind of situation? Or is it just like a step that's like up?
Yeah, I think it's like a step up.
Okay. I was gonna like dive onto the other side and hide. But no, I'll just grab it real quick. And I think I was there 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll step over this way with it. And that's my move.
You are grabbing the McKee?
Yeah.
Can I have an investigation check?
Oh dear.
It's not real.
Uh-oh.
The Daisy take the real one.
Killer.
Yeah, I can still eat metal a bitch.
18.
You've held one of the McKees before, correct?
Yes.
You actually might. Do you have the guts one?
I do.
It feels a little different.
Ooh. Like bad different or like just different?
The weight's a little different. It doesn't have the same kind of touch that the other ones have. Or the one that you've held before in the past.
Fuck.
As you pick it up, Scrooge is like, No, put it back right now! It's not meant for you.
Yes, it is. I don't put it back.
No. It's like that little penguin meme. Well, now I'm Moana.
Well, no, I'm not
Is there
gonna.
anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
For fun, I think Miss Ravenswood is moving up there.
Okay.
But I got nothing else for stuff.
Pete looks over to Scrooge. I don't think we got this. She's gonna be here soon. We need to not be here anymore. He's like, don't you think I don't know that?
She.
It's like, but first things first. As he draws his Three Musketeers style rapier, he is going to make, I think he can only make one attack. Right? Right, because this ain't... Attacks per action, too. Right? Oh, no. he can take 2. To you, Tony.
Okay. Oh, meets it be they're both gonna hit me. So 8 total damage to me.
Yes. Then, as a bonus action, he's going to take out. Right, he teleported away. He didn't have it before. Potion of invisibility. It's like, I'm out.
Do I technically still get an attack of opportunity?
You technically would hear him going away, so you can make an attack at disadvantage if you wish.
I do wish.
Go for it. At disadvantage, that still
it's
hits.
Still a hit, but oh, that would have been glorious. All right. Okay. He is hit for this. 20 damage.
You hear a real quick.
Even it's a reaction? Holy shit.
Do what, Sid?
I said like all of that. I thought the all the fun damage was on like the first hit. That's crazy.
My
On your action.
So that +4 at the end just lasts for a full minute.
Oh, you don't have to
So
justify it to me. I just thought that was like a thing, and I was like, God bless.
Nah, it's just on.
Tony, you see him swig that potion real quick, and he turns around and he starts, or can't see, he turns invisible, but just hoping against all hope, you swing out with the Indomitable Axe, and you're able to hit something, and you feel it as it grinds against something invisible. You yank it back, and the second it does, his body reforms as it into the ground, taken down.
Sans peg leg.
I mean, he's still got that, like, busted-ass peg leg. You had to replace it once you took his first one.
That's true. Ryan, how much HP did he have left?
I think he had, like, 6.
Okay. Because Sid is correct. The I double checked. The radiant damage would not apply, so it's 18, not 20, but still enough.
Yeah. He even with maxing out his HP to deal with you, you still just carved a hole through him. Artem!
Right.
You've got a soldier in front of you. There's another one next to Knick-Knack. There are a handful. The king is defeated. Sydney has grabbed the Maquis.
I mean, I'm probably not petty enough to go after her if she is actually not gonna fight us. I absolutely should, but I'm not going to. So instead, we're gonna shocking grasp the guy in front of me.
That is a hit, and that's good, juicy damage.
Yeah. Cool. And he can't take
Roasted
opportunity
that card.
attacks, so I am going to move right past him. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I can't end there, so here. I do want to help fuck up Scrooge, though. Who needs health the most, though? Sydney's got the lowest. Okay. That's not bad healing word. Cool.
13 points of health. Back to Sid.
You guys for
That
keeping
is-
me alive this entire encounter.
That's my turn.
Very nice. Knick-Knack is going to move his healing spirit down to you, Richard.
Okay.
You will get 1d6 on the top of your round, and he is going to frostbite this guy right in front of him. Try and hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing.
That is a con save, which they're decent at, so... But not decent enough. Takes the 5 damage. And I think you've got a pretty good idea. They don't have a ton of health. King of Spades is dead. Joe Cool, following his son, he runs over. Listen, I know you didn't want to fight earlier, but it's pretty cool to be fighting with you together. And he puts an arm on your shoulder.
Thanks, man.
And he is going to reach into his bag and he's going to pull out one of these Eat Me cookies that you remember seeing earlier in the maze.
Shit.
And he's going to go like, and just devour them.
Oh, I thought you were giving me one. I thought we were going to be giants together. That's cool.
Andrew has some. So.
And he is going to leap down to where the action is.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't think I need to be down here anymore.
It's no longer a safe space.
We are doing it together, my boy.
Alright.
And he's gonna take out both of these weakened guys already.
All right. Sure, boss.
Marshmallow is downed currently. He can't do
It's
much
just-
at the moment.
It's just Shadow of the Colossus down at that part of the screen.
You kill one giant, another one shows up. Merlin, seeing Scrooge, has him kind of with a magic missile at the ready. You are out of spells. You can't block this. Give up. Surrender. Now. Scrooge, looking around. Chippendale, gone. Clarabelle, gone. Peg Leg Pete, gone. Daisy, actually gone. He throws a threatening stance at him, and just to really kind of sink it in,
Oh, Lord, he
the crocodile is going to go over and bear its fangs towards Scrooge. I will say, with us now at the top of the round, you guys have effectively won the challenge. The remaining few guards there are put down their spears and kind of back down, surrender, as Scrooge raises his hand and says, I know when I've been beat, I surrender.
That's great. But please disclose who you were talking about.
Yeah, who is she?
Do you promise not to kill me?
No.
I feel like while that's all going on over there, I'm looking up at Joe Cool, and I don't think Joe Cool has any interest in stopping fighting. So I was definitely planning to use them next round. Like, I'm converting my last spell slot into sorcery points so I can cantrip these last two guys.
You go for it.
Just
Doom music's coming back on.
then I high five Joe Cool.
Scrooge is like,
Just turn
you
it off.
promise you'll kill me? And then it's like, maybe. And then we go over to Richard, who's like,
As Joe Cool's finishing off his last guys, and we're not getting the memo. We're looking the other direction. We have no idea what's going on.
Ryan, can I do the strength intimidation check on Scrooge? Like the pick up by the collar, like who you're talking about, Duck?
sure. Let me, what do you say? What do you do?
Well, like, Sid was asking who, and he was being he was not forthcoming, so I just want to pick him up. Listen, Duck, we both heard you. Who's coming? Who's she? We're gonna find out one way or another. The only question is, do you want to tell us and live?
Yes, I would like to tell you and live. But will you promise you'll let me live is the question.
While still holding him up, I'm like looking over at Sid.
Sure. Super promise, yeah. The X's on everybody, Jesus.
It's a fake.
Yeah, it feels fake.
Yeah, we know.
Well, you didn't know until you touched it, so it was
Okay,
pretty
sure.
good fake.
Pretty good fake, not the question we asked.
The true queen of Fantasyland.
Maleficent?
Artem was right, it is gonna be Maleficent.
Mhm.
At that moment,
Oh shit.
the far doors, the large doors, come bursting open as a cold chill wafts through the entire throne room. All of the
Oh.
remaining card guards, as well as the king and the queen of hearts, are swept up into the wind and onto the hand outstretched. You hear get some attention. You hear heels, small footsteps, as a short-statured creature comes walking through the door. Long, flowing cloak, pink dress with a bright golden crown on top. A delicate smile and two large, round ears. As
Oh.
the true queen of Fantasyland steps inside the throne room. However, she is not alone, as directly behind her you can hear the clamping of heavy plate armor, as her attendant, standing well over 6 feet tall, comes walking in behind her, a long, torn, tattered cape on his back, carrying a round shield,
Oh boy.
as her dark knight attendant follows her
What?
inside.
Who is this guy?
What in the Dark Souls?
My. It seems you've made quite a mess here. I was only gone for a short amount of time. But you couldn't help yourself, could you, Scrooge?
I'm still holding him, by the way.
Just trying to get back what's mine. Well, you didn't quite do that, did you? You had one job and all the advantages, and you still weren't enough. That's fine. I'll deal with you later. And she flicks her wrist, and Scrooge is, from the inside out, incinerated as a fire bursts from his chest and slowly takes him away as he is screaming in pain. Until the only thing that lands at your feet, Tony, is a small golden ring.
Oh, she knows heat metal too.
I picked him up. I didn't do that.
I know many things. I apologize for the less than welcome circumstances you were given upon reaching my capital. But I have been given special permission from our most gracious host of these worlds that you now visit. I am here to give you what you truly seek, the real deal. as it were.
But the McKee's right here.
As she kind of waves her gloved hand, the true McKee floats. But where's the fun in just giving it to you?
If we have to do another round of Queen's games, so help me God.
Not games. No, just one. You've had such a fun time so far, playing with cards. I feel it's only fair that the cards get a chance to play with you.
It's the campaign killer.
My feed cut out, but right on the needle drop, but that is where we will end tonight.
Alrighty.
Oh boy.
Did you purposely have the void on the fucking bottom of the deck to show off, or was that on accident?
Don't know what you're talking about.
What the hell?
Dead.
We will pick up next week with the true final ending of Fantasyland. One
Let's
final
go.
game remains, and an old item is there to be played with, should you choose.
I want it though.
I do too. Let's be real. We all do.
All right. Well,
Everything to be gained, everything to be lost. Gambling with things that you do not know, carried by a dark night. We'll find out what happens next week.
Hell yeah! Woo!
all right. Well, bye stream.
Goodbye, stream.